sometimes things just have a way of working out. Um, Last time we spoke, I was blathering on about what an idiot I am when it comes to my model kit instructions from these Japanese kits. And I was able to, with not too much digging, find the translations that I had been working on. So you can see here's the original colors. You can see the gray at the top there. It's 90% something and 5% and 5%. And here's what it works out to. It was 90% of X2, which is Tamiya white, 5% X1, which is Tamiya black, and 5% purple. And then the next color is more purple and X2. And how I'm figuring this stuff out is I used, like I said before, the fine molds kits. If you have, I have some of the Star Wars kits, and the instructions there have the Tamiya callouts and also some of the other Japanese paint brand callouts. So if you look, I think it's called kanji. But you can see there the bottom color, black, and it starts with something that looks like a 7. And if you go a bit further up and you see the second color there on the top one, how it's got the same characters. So that means that this bottom one is 100% black and that top one is 5% black. So just doing that. If you notice, the last color listed on the top one is the same as the first color listed on the second one. Same thing. So I'm just matching the characters. It's not that I'm learning how to read Japanese or anything like that. I'm just saying if those 4 characters equal black, when it's 100%, then they also equal black on the other stuff. So that's how that's going. You can see that I had it worked out for that. And also for the ship, I've got my colors there. Now the problem I'm running into is to be 100% accurate, there's a couple of colors that are in, I think it's the Gunzei Sangyo line of paints, and I don't know where to find those. So am I going to have somebody point it out to me that the red on my Darius Burst ship isn't a 100% match? I don't know. The fact that I'm mixing colors to get that color, if I don't use an eyedropper and count out, and I mean, you know, it might wind up being 82% of a certain color and 18% of another instead of 80 and 20. So whatever. I mean, we all know you get to a point where you have to weigh, is this 100% what the guide says, or is this what I'm happy with? And apart from me, who's going to see these things? You guys. So anyway, that said, good news, found my color translations. Bad news, I'm going to keep working on the kit. I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, so another update on the Darius Burst SilverHawk. The last couple of days I've spent working on the ship itself. It's 3 basic colors. There's an off-white, there's a medium gray, and red. Now I was able to get, I already had the paints for the grays, and the gray and the off-white, or the light gray, dark gray, however you want to say it. So I'm still debating what I want to do with the red. If I want to try to track down the Japanese brand paint to use on it, or I've been trying to find some Humbrol equivalents that would be at my local hobby store. I tried phoning them yesterday, but they didn't seem to have even the 2 paints that I need for it. They didn't have those on their rack. The guy said that there wasn't even a spot for those numbers, which is weird, but I don't know how the hobby paint business works. So what I did was I've been putting together the various sub-assemblies. I figured this was the best way for me to work on the kit and do what I can without the red parts. For instance, this is one of the guns. You can see some holes there where one of the red pieces fits in and one of the dark gray pieces goes on the underside. Everything on this kit fits really well together. There's like zero flash, and even the parts on the sprues, the way that they're on there, the sprues meet them so that when you cut it off, everything seems to be at a flat surface, so that when you actually desprue the part, there's very little plastic left over to clean up. I've been doing most of it with just an X-Acto blade, a regular number 11. Okay, so that is that. I've got also the off-white parts. I've got them gloss coated because the markings on the ship are all decals. So let me just put this down. They're all decals. So for instance, on the gun, this narrow part here, there's a red stripe, and then there's 2 at the nozzle or the muzzle. So there's the decal sheet, and the C-shaped ones are the ones that go around the little narrow part here, and the double lines are the double lines that go. The double lines, the number 11s, are the ones that go around here, and the rest of it, it's, you know, just warning. It's nice that they did that, because I mean, there's no way that you're going to be able to paint that, or there's no way I'm going to be able to paint this anyway. Some of you really expert guys would probably take a shot at it. So that's where we are on the SilverHawk. And just as a teaser, there's a couple other kits that I'm bumping up in the schedule. I want to make time to work on them, because this one has gone together. I mean, it fits so well. It's amazing. So it's made me want to take a look at some of the other Japanese kits that I have. So I'm planning on doing the Vader's Fine Mold TIE Fighter. The other reason for that one, though, is I posted a video showing the kit parts about a year ago, and that video, apparently, I'm shocked, but over 200 people have watched it, or there were over 200 views on it, and most of the other videos I put up have like 7. So I figure, just as a payoff for that, I should probably do that kit. And I'm you know, actually going to plan it out this time instead of flying by the seat of my pants like I usually do on these models. So I'll, you know, plan ahead and paint the light parts first, and then the dark parts, and, you know, be able to mask it appropriately, and actually figure out a plan of attack for putting that one together. And then the other 2 Japanese kits that I want to do, I don't want to reveal what they are completely right now, but let's just say that they're orange robots. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again real soon if you click on me. Also, thank you so much for subscribing and watching this, because, you know, you could be doing other things instead of just watching me blither on about what a so-so model builder I am. So thank you.